says, please discuss how understanding people's patterns gives people a competitive advantage. Well, if you know their patterns, like if you know exactly what they like and when they do certain things and the times of day, you know when to sell certain products. Like he was saying, if you know people wake up in the morning and go to a gas station at 8 o'clock, you're gonna need a lot more coffee at 8 o'clock than you would at 3 o'clock in the afternoon to sell more.
And competitive advantage can come down to things that just social media can be a competitive advantage. If one company doesn't have social media, how do you reach your customers? So let's say, like Eastbay, they have 20% off today. I found out on that on social media. But places like Nike, I don't follow them on there.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like when you have like a good following, you get like a little competitive advantage.
So we'll move on to the next one.
Yeah, we'll go on to number 2.
Okay, it says, from the lecture, please list the 6 external factors affecting the marketing manager, and then we'll describe one of them. So the 6 would be socio-cultural issues, political issues, economic, competition, technology, and international. And then, did we decide which one we wanted to do?
Are we just gonna keep
We're
going
gonna
on?
discuss
All of them?
It just says pick one of them.
each person. So they're fine.
Oh,
You go.
For the 6 factors that affect marketing managers is international issues, and that can be hard on certain managers within the organization because based off profits, when people from international countries want to buy things or thinking about making a deal from America, when they transfer the cash or the currencies, sometimes they end up spending more than they really have to, or vice versa, and that could result in just lower sales or performance within the company. So managers have to find ways to make up for the losses.
For technology, like technology is getting more advanced these days, so a marketing manager would need to understand that he can't really use newspapers to show ads. Like he said, he'll have to use social media to make people want to buy his stuff, the things that people view more often, like Facebook and Instagram and Twitter.
For political legal, a marketing manager will have to worry about that because with the things that's going on now, the laws that are being passed, for example, for against just like political race that's going on now, you just have to be very conscious of what's going on because one president could affect your job a lot more than the other president can, so you just have to kind of see where it's going.
For competition, really, a marketing manager has to know really what their competition level is. Like Nike had like the clear-cut advantage for a long time, and Under Armour came up, and Adidas has been coming back up for a while. That's just one example, and they've really got to know what their competition is doing in order to make adjustments and to be able to keep up.
economic, a marketing manager would basically have to understand like anything like money-wise in the economy, recent patterns. You know, is there sort of a recession? Is money abundant? Like we mentioned earlier, minimum wage, that would have to do with economic problems, whether it's going high or lower, just whether people in general have money at the current time to be able to spend it on, you know, extra things, or if they're kind of, you know, being real money tight. So you just have to understand all of those issues as far as economic. Is that all of them? The last part, we'll choose one of the following and discuss the marketing implications of this culture. And I think we're gonna go with the youth and age. Anyone wants to start out?
So in America, like, the older people get, the younger they want to look. So they want to buy products that will make them look younger, have their skin smoother, their wrinkles tighter.
No gray hairs.
Yeah.
As Mr. Weber mentioned, in other countries, it's more respected if you, the more, the elderly people are more wise and respected, but here we just tend to try to all look as young as we can, and the celebrities have a lot to do with that. Always getting surgeries and tucks and lifts and just a lot of makeup nowadays. Just a whole bunch of stuff to make you look as young as you possibly can, because that's what we, I guess, idolize is just the younger crowd.
I guess like a lot of other countries too, like, they go off more traditional values, so they're always wanting to, respect their elders and things like that, to where here it's more like, let's just stay like modern.
Yeah, also, some of the younger people, like maybe girls, for example, could go for an older look and puff up their lips, or, well, I guess, to look better about, or feel better about themselves, they can do that, or they could use makeup. A lot of companies are reaching out to them, because that's their main target market, which is the young people trying to look older and feel better about themselves.
Another thing, just understanding, we have to just understand at the age that, like, the things that we like technology. We like, the youth just like technology. Like, I know this, young boy that he's 11 years old and has an iPhone. When I was 11 years old, I was watching Power Rangers. So just you have to move with the culture of the, of what's going on and how fast life is moving and technology is moving, that kids are starting to grow up faster, become, like, physically and mentally, they're growing up faster, so.